In an internal survey, the New York Times said that half of its employees say they cannot have a free exchange of views inside the company. All right, so the New York Post gleefully printed that. They got a hold of the leak. So half of the New York Times employees says, we can't say what's on our minds or we'll get it fired. And indeed, they've been firing people all over the place. And there was a column by Bret Stephens who lamented the latest firing of some science reporter who said something in Peru, and he got the axe. And then they killed Stephens' column. This is the newspaper record. So, of course, this one leaks into the New York Post, and they print it. Now, I canceled my Times subscription 5 years ago after they brutally came after me, and it was insane what they did. All right, that was enough of them. I don't read them. I don't care what they say, but I do know that what they say is used by the progressive left. All right, but now the New York Times has fallen apart, literally fallen apart. Good. But here's what you should know. No media organization that I know of in this entire country will foster freedom of speech inside the building. None of them. So you work at NBC News and you're seen in Central Park, New York City with a MAGA hat playing softball. Somebody sees that, takes a picture of you, your career is over. And every other news organization is the same way. You don't toe their line, like George will in the Washington Post, you don't toe their line, done. No freedom of speech. Now, on Wednesday, we're going to have a former producer for 60 Minutes who has a book out. Going to be on this program. We're going to talk about the corruption of the press. COVID, CDC says the schools could safely reopen. A full screen, please. Evidence suggests that many K-12 schools that have strictly implemented mitigation strategies have been able to safely open for in-person instruction and remain open, unquote. Well, that doesn't really mean anything because the teachers' unions in Philadelphia, Chicago, New York City, and LA don't want the schools open. And they say, well, we don't want our teachers in there. And the teachers don't want to go. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them. Because they can stay at home and do virtual for the same amount of money. Why do they have to come in and deal with wise guy urchins? Much easier to stay at home, right? Then I got to go out, wear a mask. There's a 1 in 10,000 chance you might get it, but still that. If I stay in my house, I get the same money. Now, the teachers' unions control the Democratic Party. They're not going to go up against them because they give so much money. It's like the lawyers. American lawyers control the Democratic Party. You're never going to get tort reform here because there's just too much money going into the party. Money. What? Teachers' union, pension fund money, boom, boom, boom. Where do you see in Killing Mob? Where do you see it? Because we get into the unions big in that book. But anyway, Chicago, no high school students back. New York City, nobody back. De Blasio, he's not going to do that. Philadelphia, nobody back. LA, nobody back. Okay, now I live 20 miles away. All right, and my son goes to Catholic school. It's been open since September. A couple of kids got it, but it wasn't a big deal. They dealt with it. All right, teachers are in, teachers are teaching, everybody's in. But no, if I live 20 miles to the west of me, no. But Catholic schools are open in New York City. And private schools, not just Catholic. But, this is just insane. This shows you the corruption in this country where unions could dictate public policy. Well, Joe Biden is going to be president, and we may be in for some economic uncertainty. That's why now more than ever, I recommend you diversify with gold and silver. The only company I recommend is American Hartford Gold. So please call them right now and tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $1,500 of free silver on your first order. Now, since I've been recommending American Hartford Gold, Gold itself up over 40%, silver up over 60%. So don't wait. Call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.